everyone, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. I have a lot to catch you up on, but I'm still fighting with the upload and iMovie and storage on my camera. So today I'm just going to talk about the 5-item swap with Katiri's Crafty Ideas. And I was paired up with Madi from Spectrum Art Creations. And I'm going to show you what I have. And I'm going to try my best to get this done in 10 to 15 minutes because I don't know if I've got any. iMovie's just been acting funny and I don't know if I can get it uploaded from there. So, here's what I have. I have the 5-item swap. Now, the idea was we're not supposed to see what's in here till we open the envelope, but Madi packaged it in a clear envelope. So, let's open this up and get right to it. The idea is we can use inks and glues, but nothing else can be added other than the items that are in this bag. So we have to work with everything in this bag. Not all of it. Like, I don't have to use this entire card. From Madi, this is one of their postcards, but I do have to use part of it. Same with the paper bag. The stamp set wasn't quite what I had in mind, but we can work with it. And a napkin and this paper doll. Now, let's die cut. I'm going to raise you up just a little bit so you get everything in here. I'm going to try and do this. There we go. That'll give you most of it. So, here's my plan. I have Madi's glue over here somewhere. There it is. I have Madi's Spectrum Arts Creations napkin glue, and this stuff is fabulous for doing napkins. And I think I really hate to tear up this postcard, Madi, because it's one of yours, but here goes. Okay, the paper sack. I have a plan. I'm going to tear the paper sack this way. Pitch that off to the side. And I don't want the side of the sack that has the seam going down. So I'm going to go here and here. There's that. Now, because I'm working with limited time, I'm going to fold this down here. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the items from Madi and I'm going to dress this paper doll. So I want to give her a brown skirt, and I really need to give her more of that. Where's my ruler? Here, so I can get a good edge on this. Tear it down. Okay, and then I'm still going to fold it down because I want that. Okay, now, I'm going to tear that one more time. I wanted to do this over the weekend. I'm doing this the night before this is due, of course, because I was going to do it Saturday. And I went out to my truck getting ready to make a quick run into town, and I fell on my back, and I popped a couple of ribs. So I'm not moving really well, but I'm trying. I'm getting better. Okay, that's still, you know what, I really don't like that. Out come the scissors. Out come the scissors. Okay, just like that. Trying to hurry does not help. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to pleat this. So she's got a little bit of a, take those. Ooh, let's take the ruler, and I'm going to soften this up a little bit. Whoops, not quite that much. Just want to soften it up a little bit, break those fibers up, so that it will do that. Okay. Now, tear and tape, I think, is my friend here. You know what? We'll come back to the skirt. I love this napkin. This is so pretty. And I need a piece of tape. And of course, oh, here we go. I was going to say, I don't have any handy. And we're going to take the layers off of this. This is one of their European napkins, I have a feeling, because it has the double layered tissue on it. And yes, Maddie, I'm throwing that away because I just don't have room. Okay? Now, we have this. I want to turn this into a halter top for her there. Wow, we are 5 minutes in already, folks. This is going to be hard. And it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the fact that I'm just afraid that anything longer than about 10 or 15 minutes and it's not going to upload. That's the only fear that I have. So I'm cutting this off. And I want to take and turn this into a little kerchief top. There. And I just want to get placement here as to where this needs to go. That's about right. We'll take and fold this in just a little bit. And I'm creasing it, but I am going to come back with, on the sides, I'm going to cut those off. I'm going to leave it folded on the top, but I do want to cut it off the sides. Okay. Okay. And maybe I want to keep this right about there. Let's cut this off, fold this down. That's about right. Okay. Breathing is still difficult. And I'm going to take this. Peeling that off because I want that to stay folded over. Okay, and then I can take this and go the full length of the neckline of the skirt, of the top. I tell you, compared to what I sent Maddie, she was incredibly generous with me and nice and kind. When the other videos go up, I will link Maddie's down below. I'll link all of the participants actually down below. I think there were 6 of us. So you can see what everybody else came up with. Okay, there's that. Now, ooh, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, now I'm going to have to tear that off. I did not realize that did not go all the way over. Alrighty then. It's got to go all the way over. It has to. So let's take another one. Okay, and there's this. Okay, let's try this way. Oops. Cut that off at the fold. Does not help that my tremors are acting up, but I'm determined. Okay, now we're going to put another piece of this tear and tape down here. We'll get this to work one way or t'other. Okay, now, I can put that right there. Did I not turn that off? I don't think I turned that off enough. Okay. Okay, there's that. Okay, there's that. Yeah. That'll work. That will work. Find my end here. And then this is going to fold over this way. So, Okay. And this is going to fold over this way. Now I could have cut this at the neckline and made it go over her head. Probably would have been simpler. We are at 10 minutes. It is really hot in my office. And I'm not going to be happy if I have to come back and redo this. But you will see where this is going anyway. Like that. Kind of looks like a Girl Scout. And then I'm going to take this. We're going to fold that up out of the way for now. Let's set something on it so it doesn't go anywhere. This paper bag, even trying to soften it up, it's just not wanting to pleat. This idea came about from a swap that Louise Heinzel did, where she got a sack. Yes, no, I'm sorry, a sock. I meant a sock. She got a sock in her 5-item swap, and she turned it into the most adorable little critter. Kind of reminded you of an alien meerkat. Have you ever seen one of those? They're adorable. And so Kateri thought this seemed like a fun idea. Thank you, Kateri, for putting this together. Okay. This gal is starting to have a little bit of a American Samoa Hawaiian look to her, isn't she? And now we're going to go back across the top, maybe a belt. Okay, and cut this down. I want to trim this down as best I can. Part of the reason my trimmers are acting up is because I'm trying to hurry. And I don't need that piece on the end. And we need to come back up to that. And I need another piece of tear and tape across the top. Now I still have to use the card and the stamp set. And I have a master plan if I can just get it to roll with me. Okay, that there. I hope I'm in frame. I'm standing up because sitting down is extremely painful. Okay. And then I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on this back side to bring this around. Okay. And there's that. So there's her dress and her outfit. And now I have to do this. Geez. I want this big flower, but I don't think let's go this way. Maddie, this is killing me to cut this. I hope you know. Because your artwork and your postcards are so pretty. And I'm going to try to cut around that. And as I go almost to the 15-minute mark, I'm hoping I can get this video to upload. Okay. Okay, we can get rid of this. She's becoming almost a little Hawaiian fairy. There we go. That's what I was after. Now, I would try to separate this, but I'm not sure. And I'm going to use part of this. I'm going to use the back side of that, too. I'd like to be able to cut that apart, but I don't think it's going to happen. But I knew as soon as I saw this, I wanted to turn her into a paper doll of sorts. So there's that. And now I'm going to take this, and I have to trace here. And I think I can do that. And we're going to give her little pink shoes. Let's get rid of this white around here. And we're going to give her little pink shoes. Just like that. Not quite as much as I wanted, but probably cut that off too. But we'll trim her toes to match. How's that? We'll trim her toes to match. And then I'm going to come in right around this. Like this. And then I'm not sure how much of this I can salvage. I really want more of her shoe to. Maybe if we go this way with it. There we go. There we go. And we were able to salvage that. Okay. Okay, there's that. Now, we've used everything except the stamp set, and here's where I'm going with the stamp set. We are at 16 minutes. Cross your fingers, because this is all I have left to do. I want to take the bracket for a smile. I'm going to use this for nose, I think, and I want to use the 6 for eyes and eyebrows. And this one is really, let's see, it's got to go that away. Yeah, I'm going to have to use the 6 and the 9 because they'll go backwards. They'll go backwards. So, go with basic black. Thought I had Memento black down here, but apparently not. So I got to turn her, and I got to get rid of that so I can see where I'm going. And let's just kind of cock her eye just a little bit. And then I'm going to come back with the 9, because I think the 9 will go the other way. Well, that Memento, oh, I'm using the crumb cake, not the black. That's why it wasn't stamping. See if that stamps. Yep, it stamps, okay. Wasn't sure if it was going to stamp. Oh, and it's still going to go backwards. Ah, crumble cookies. Well, we're going to pretend that we can see her eyeball up underneath here. And I probably just smudged her. And then I didn't say this was going to be perfect, but I think she's going to be adorable. There's a bracket. And we'll use her colon and get her little nose in here. There she is. Not perfect, but I think she's adorable. But I could be biased. So there we have it. We used the postcard, the stamp set, the napkin, the paper sack to decorate the paper doll, and that is my contribution to the 5-item swap. For Katiri's Crafty Ideas 5-item swap. I'll leave a link down below for everybody else's videos as soon as they're uploaded so you can check them out. So if you don't see them down below when you watch this video, come back and check them out later. I will try to be back over the weekend to start getting some videos back up. In the meantime, check out my blog link down below and my Facebook link down below. Those will give you an idea of the specials that are going on with Stampin' Up! And I will see you soon. Creative blessings.